Hello, we are the Damsels Game. The Damsels are three lady gamers who like to play games and then we talk about them. We've been busy gamers and we are ready to talk about it. We've been roped into the wide world of Conan Exiles and now we are ready to dig into what all that means. I don't even know what the word venerate means, I'm going to be totally honest. How am I supposed to do it for the gods? I don't even know the definition. What's a baby turtle eat? So far, gruel? Not doing it. He doesn't want it. All these questions are explored in today's cast. Thanks so much for listening. And this week, the Damsels Game is sponsored by gruel. Yum. A good source of nutrients, gruel is the cornerstone of any thrall operation. If you're hungry, feed them gruel. Oh, sorry, if they're hungry. Sorry, that was a typo. It was a typo. If they're hungry, feed them gruel. If the wheel of pain isn't spinning, just use gruel to grease the wheel. You know, it's dual purpose. Gruel. It's what's for dinner.
Okay, I'll tell you, you venerate me.
So I make you angry?
You treat me with respect.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I mean,
You
sorry.
revere me.
Sorry, I revere you. Okay, now I know what the word venerate means. So we have to, like, all right. Well, we have to figure out how one goes about venerating. And The Damsels is recorded live on Sunday, January 30th. This is our 160th show. If you want to listen to more shows, we have them on our YouTube channel. That's The Damsels Game on YouTube, damselsofddo.com. Everything is linked there. More on that in housekeeping. And you can listen to the show live if you follow us on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/The Damsels Game. Then you get to hear all the mistakes. And it's quite a bit longer. Mostly due to Saba stopping to look things up every, 2 seconds. Oh, hold on. Let me look that up. That sounds super interesting. Click, 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 click. I should learn.
Up.
You're not looking anything up yet.
So, let's talk videos. For my Quest Today series, episode 151 came out yesterday. And since our last episode, Sub Jade has completed a whole bunch of crap. Oh, sorry. Videos. And I won't go into all of them.
has completed a whole bunch of crap.
But...
Sorry.
Being honest, I guess.
Yeah.
I've done a lot. Savage has done a lot, not me. Lots. But the most commented video was on my Invaders one, which was my 150th video. And I'm still getting comments on the VIP versus Premium versus Free-to-Play video.
Nice.
Yes. So thank you everybody for all the comments. I do read them and I make comments to your comments, so keep them coming. And Lissa, what's going on in your YouTube channel?
Let's see. I have uploaded videos about Conan Exiles. I've uploaded videos about Ark. That's pretty much it for now because and I'm actually working on an Ark video right now. Definitely working on 2 Ark videos, and at least one of them is gonna turn into a TikTok, so follow me! I am Damsel Lessa on TikTok, and just Lessa on YouTube. Super easy, linked in the show notes. Wow, let's move into what we learned this week. I learned that baby turtles do not eat shredded animal roast, just letting you know.
I think in real life, turtles eat lettuce.
They eat lettuce, right? So where are we supposed to find lettuce to feed our baby turtles?
No, but nothing has plant fiber in it. Maybe we just feed them plant fiber.
We'll just crush up plants and hope for the best. I hope they don't starve to death before I figure out what they eat.
Yeah, that would be sad.
Right? Myth and I learned how to steal baby animals yesterday, Saba. So
yeah.
Now we're raising them.
I found out there are lots and lots of kitties that I need to get.
Why would you steal baby animals?
Well, so that you can make them yours and raise them and they'll fight for you, etc., etc., etc.
Okay.
She
Are you saying you adopted baby animals?
Yes, yeah, we adopted. There's a shelter, just out in the wild of Conan Exiles.
Words are important.
We went up and said,
we went up and said, hello, do you want to come and live with us? And they didn't say no. So we took them, and now they're living with us. It's shockingly easy. One, I watched it was a hyena. I watched it walk away from its parents. I just picked it up, walked away, and that was it. That's it. All right, Myth, what'd you learn this week?
So you really did steal it from its...
Yeah.
Well, is it stealing if the thing just walks up to me first?
Yeah. Oh, man.
How else would you suggest that we get them?
Well, I know there was a turtle just wandering around on its own.
Yes, that
Yesterday.
same turtle came
So-
back.
Well, that's
too.
where we got turtles. They were
that would
wandering
be-
around.
So that would be adopting.
Yeah,
She
that's
just
adopting.
talked about taking it from a parent. That would be stealing.
Well, it was just wandering around. I mean, it wasn't like up under its mom feeding or anything.
Actually, the hyena was kind of busy with the parents. But, you...
How close could they have been? You would have gotten eaten.
I would have. Really, not my problem. Literally not my problem. Myth, what did you learn this week?
Well, I wasn't with you when that happened. Did you have to kill the parents first?
No, the parents are still alive. Making more hyenas for all I know.
She's worrisome. Absolutely worrisome. She wants you to move on so she doesn't
Yes.
keep talking about stealing parents.
Yes, please.
Children.
It seems that if I put my mind to it, I could play a lot of puzzle games.
Nice.
Just play them and finish them and go to the next one. I buy them and then I just put them away and don't play them. But since we have this Game Pass, I thought this would be a good opportunity to play them and then not have to pay for them. Because I don't usually play them once I've solved them. It's like, what's
So
the
you can
point,
solve
you know?
that one, and then you don't have to go back. So it's
Yeah.
really cost effective.
I also found that there are a lot of games they do not have on that Game Pass. Or even in their store. At least I can't find them. Although I find that their search engine is a little wonky.
All right, Saba, what'd you learn?
Okay, so, I thought when I watched TV, but I was watching this show that was in French with subtitles. And I realized that I don't actually watch TV, I listen to TV. And so when I was listening, I wasn't paying attention. And so I have to go back and rewatch it a lot because I'm not paying attention when I'm watching TV. Does that make sense?
Yes, and is also completely unsurprising.
Really?
Yes, really. 'Cause you do the same thing for YouTube.
Okay. Because, yeah, so I do know French, but it's just like schoolgirl French. I could get along in France,
Cool.
but not to have a real conversation, just to get along in shops and stuff. Schoolgirl French.
She can't talk to anybody. That's all right.
Well, yeah, in shops and stuff, schoolgirl French. I would go, oh yeah, I understand this, and then I'd go, oh no, I didn't understand that at all. But yes, that's what I learned. News. So, only one tidbit of news this week. Do you remember a long time ago, not too long ago, when Microsoft was taken to court over their Internet Explorer, so tied up with their OS that because Explorer was connected with their operating system, they were taken to court because they were so entangled together, and they lost in court and were told disconnect Internet Explorer from your operating system. You guys don't remember?
No.
Because it was so intrusive. You guys don't remember that they were taken to court and told disconnect your browser from your operating system? Wow. Okay, they
Didn't
were.
happen, did it?
It did happen, yes. It was a while ago because they wanted everybody to use Internet Explorer, the browser Internet Explorer.
Yeah, nobody wants to use that.
Right.
Gross.
And they were forcing people to use it, and they were taking to
Yeah.
court about it. Well, they're doing it again with Microsoft Edge and
Yeah.
Windows 11. Not as insidiously as they were doing Internet Explorer, their old operating system, but in a preview build of Windows 11, they have made it difficult and annoying to make another browser as a default in Windows 11. I'm not going to go into the details of how they're doing it, but you get one chance at changing your default browser, and if you miss it, according to the article I was reading, it's a pain in the butt to change your default browser. Only Firefox has a fix, so if you update to Windows 11, make sure you're paying attention at the point where,
Oh.
because you have to go each one and say, yes, change the default browser
Oh
change.
my god, I would have to
Yeah.
just reinstall it again because
Yeah,
there's no way I want to use their browser. No way.
correct. So pay attention. All right, so let's go into our Let's Talk, because we played Conan Exiles. So what do you guys think overall of the game?
I like it.
I like it. For
I
the most
like it a
part, so
lot,
far.
actually.
Let me ask you, what is it's a survival crafting game, right?
Uh-huh.
What's the point of the game?
What is the point of the game? What is the point?
No idea.
Survive? Thrive? Dominate? Make stuff?
Get
Have
that
fun?
thing off your wrist.
Yeah, get a thing off of your wrist, I guess.
I guess that is. Because we came up to some obelisk or something and said, we can't go into a city unless we got that off our wrist, right?
Yeah. It was a little
And
weird, and that's okay.
And some big barbarian talked to us at the beginning, and I can't remember what he said, actually. He said it's a Lessa. He didn't really say it to me, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, we didn't really try.
I wish I was listening more closely to that gentleman, because I wasn't. Anyway,
Just staring at him going, oh, you're good looking.
probably. That is, yeah. It's like you know me. I am super friggin' shallow. Anyway, well, I went in thinking, this game's gonna be meh. I'll play it, I'll give it up a little, and then I'll walk away. I don't really think that anymore. It has such a big learning curve, and so many other things kind of get through that I barely noticed the obvious glaring thing that really was bothering me.
Okay.
I love the crafting. I love the survival aspects of this game. I love that weather is a thing. You can die in a sandstorm. Avatars are really sexy. The gameplay is fairly challenging, and learning those nuances of the game I really like that part of it, because nobody's just going to come up to you and hold your hand. You gotta freaking dig in and learn it. I like those things. It isn't just laid out for you. You gotta want it. You have to be interested. And you can dye your clothes. Oh my god. Take notes, other games that don't let
Yeah.
you dye your clothes. However, there is one thing that I really, really am not liking, and at the risk of alienating any of our listeners who are really into Conan Exiles, I'm going to go ahead and talk about it.
Oh,
Yeah,
before
get
you
over
go,
with.
Yeah?
Fierce Fred said his name is Conan.
His name is Conan. Oh, he started a server that we're allowed to go and play on. I'm very excited about that. I want to do it.
Really?
Yes, really. I'm ready.
Yay.
I'm ready to take my thralls. Anyway, so I was so obsessed with this other stuff that I didn't really notice at first that the combat system is not what I'm used to. I can't believe you just said that. It's really slow. My character will go through these attack animations, and if I'm not facing in the right direction when I start that attack animation, I'm pretty much screwed. I'm attacking air at that point. I cannot course correct while that animation is going on. I just have to wait through it, and then I have to try to move around, and moving and attacking is not really a thing that you can do, not well anyway. It's really hard to change weapons after somebody's already engaged you. The only way I found that I can do that, change weapons along with drinking a potion for health, is to basically retreat, kind of run away, get some distance between you and whatever you're fighting, do what you got to do, and then go back in.
Right.
The biggest issue that I have with combat is strafing and flanking an opponent during combat. Maybe it's me, maybe I just don't have it all figured out yet, but I can name 6 other survival crafting games that have a combat system that I like better, that will allow you to strafe and flank a target during close quarters combat, thus giving you more options than just standing there and taking those hits on the chin whenever somebody's moving in for you. Why can't I move out of the way of an attack?
So I know we
don't
were
like that.
doing it. We were playing last night, and we did run away, and
Yeah, I had to run away to drink a potion, I had to run away to change my weapon.
right, and we are like, okay, I'm running away.
okay.
You take care of it.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is your
I'm running away.
This is your problem
And-
now.
Yeah, exactly. So unless we're doing something wrong, and if we are, please let us know.
I'm here to learn. I'm completely open. I have really enjoyed everything about this game so far, except this. The combat is bothering me. I am adjusting, but it's really only so that I can get through to the things that I want to do, like crafting and making stuff and taking thralls and other stuff. I mean, we haven't even gotten to our first purge yet, so we're babies as far as Conan Exiles is concerned.
Oh, right.
But combat should be fun and engaging, and for me it just isn't. Not right now. Anyway, even the combat system in Valheim is better. And I hate Valheim.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
I do hate Valheim.
Yeah, the only annoying thing about theirs is you have to like click. At least you can move.
But at least you can strafe, and you can try to flank your opponent. Or you can try to flank an opponent while someone else is engaged to that opponent. And it's just so slow. I'm not enjoying it. But I want to enjoy it. I want to get better at it. So I'm willing to stick with it until I learn more, basically. I don't know about you guys. So that's what I have to say about
Well,
Conan.
I like the game. For now, I'm gonna continue playing. I still give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm still giving it's a big thumbs up from me, and I'm still playing.
We're still just babies, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm level 20. I don't know what level you guys are.
I think I'm 23, 26. I
Don't
don't
know.
remember. I don't remember. Killed a lot of alligators and a lot of dudes.
TDO, Snow Peaks Festival has arrived. Elder Scrolls Online, High Isle is available for pre-purchase. And if you do it before April 4th, you get a Pale Frost Elf Von Pet with your purchase. Guild Wars 2 Lunar New Year 2022 is live. And Steam is having their Lunar New Year sale. And a lot of the games that we play and like are on sale, like Ark Survival Evolved is 67% off. So for
What?
$10 you can get it.
What?
That's really good.
Yeah.
That is a great price for Ark. For the
yeah.
hours and hours and hours of gameplay that you will get out of it.
Subnautica is half price.
What?
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
You better get that if you've ever thought about playing Subnautica. Because
Yes.
that thing never goes on sale.
No, it
Yeah.
doesn't, and that's a great price. Normally, it's I think $24.99 or something like that. But
Actually, it's $14.99 at half price.
oh, okay,
Below Zero is 35% off at $19.50.
nice.
I like Raft. That's at 33% off for $13.99. 7 Days to Die is 70% off, so it's only $7.50.
What?
Yes. Conan Exiles is 60% off right now for $16.
That's
And
ridiculously cheap.
a couple of the Tom Clancy's that we played are 80% off and 67%
What?
off, so you can get each for $10. Far Cry 5, which Myth and Lesser loved, is 80% off at $12.
What? $12? Oh my god! And it's
Yeah.
so fun.
Remnant from the Ashes is 60% off for $16. And then one that I haven't played that I am going to try is Resident Evil Village. It's a single player game. It's 50% off, so it's still expensive at $30, but it made many of the top 10 lists for 2021. So I'm going to give it
Everybody should play Far Cry 5.
Well, $12, yeah. And then Lessa says The Outer Wilds is on sale on Steam for 67% off.
Yes, kind of reminds me of Fallout New Vegas. It's a single player open world RPG where you go around, you talk to people. It's got great voice acting actually. You pick up quests, you do stuff. You're working for this company that's kind of shady on an alien planet, and that's it. That's it. You gotta fix your ship. Your ship is broken. That's all I know so far.
Okay. And I'm going to give it a go because Melissa got it.
Yeah, I got it for Saba, and
Yep.
not Mythery. It's not personal Mythery. I just didn't think that you would play it. I thought you would.
I will play.
I thought it's because it's not it's not puzzle game or co-op. Just,
All right.
It's neither of those things that you like.
I have a lot of single player games.
She's like, I
Okay.
do play single player games. Now she's all affronted. Now I gotta go to my Steam store and buy it for her.
All right.
To
So the
make
question of the day
amends.
is based on Desert Island Discs, which I have talked about in the past, which is the longest running UK radio show. It's been going on since 29 January 42, and that's where they pick 8 songs that they would discs that they would take to a desert island if they were going to be stranded on a desert island. And just as an aside, the most chosen piece of music is Handel's Messiah. And they've done somebody has done statistics on what men would choose, what women choose, and all this other kind of stuff. And they also get to choose a book and a luxury item, and the differences between men and women on that. Like, men for a favorite book choose Dickens or P.G. Wodehouse, which is few short stories and novels. Women choose Jane Austen or Tolkien for a book.
Gross.
Which Tolkien, I think that's interesting.
Why?
You know,
I guess because you have a lot of time on your hands.
Yeah,
and you can read about
like
every
both
blade of grass.
Austen and Lord of the Rings. I think that's a great choice.
I could probably read Pride and Prejudice about 20 times if I really wanted to.
I would read that. Absolutely. All right, so my question of the show is, what 8 games would you take to your desert island, assuming there is a solar-powered computer on the island?
Assuming there's a solar-powered computer.
Well, because they assumed there was some kind of
play your music.
Player to play your music on this desert island, right?
Yeah, so this is a good gaming computer. It's solar-powered. We don't have to worry about any of that.
Right, but there is no internet, so you have to choose games that are single-player.
Yes.
Or that you can play by yourself.
Correct. And do you want me to go first, or do you guys want to go first?
Well, I'm listed first. I can go first if you like.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so you're gonna be a little surprised by my list, because my first 3 games are games that I have either barely started or just never played at all.
You're not going to be surprised by my list, because I have some of those too.
Okay. Red Dead Redemption 2.
Okay.
Started it, and I had to walk away from it because I felt like it was going to be too involved and I was playing too many other things, which I still am. So, but now I'm on the desert island. I'll have plenty of time to do Red Dead Redemption 2. The Witcher 3, same thing.
Okay, good.
Yes. Civilization 5.
Mm-hmm.
The first game that I thought that I would like to take with me is Bioshock.
Okay.
The remastered version. Same thing. It's a single-player game. It's very story-driven. It's supposed to be really good. And I started it one day, and this was years ago, and never played it again. So that's
the problem with Bioshock is, and the reason I didn't pick it is when I played it, it only took me like a few hours to finish it.
What?
It's short.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't realize it was that short.
Is it repeatable, though?
Yeah, I guess you could wait, a year or 2 and play again.
But is it worthwhile repeatable?
Well, I've got the remastered one, so I'm going to play it again.
Someday, after I have super friggin' done with everything else. All right, I'm almost done. All the other games are games I have played. Civilization 5, because you can win it in so many different ways. 7 Days to Die, because I can always play 7 Days to Die. Subnautica Below Zero. Mass Effect really Legendary. Good. Yeah, Mass Effect Legendary only because that's 3 games in one. So that's like, for me, 60 hours worth of gameplay, because I will do every side quest. Every single one. That's it.
All right, so I chose the ones that I've played already. Tom Clancy, The Division 2, Minecraft, Subnautica, Civ 5. And then Elder Scrolls Skyrim, that's the single-player version of Elder Scrolls. Divinity 2, Original Sin 2, Subnautica I have not finished. The Witcher 3 I picked, because I have it, but haven't finished it.
Oh my god, we have a game in common on our list.
Well, no, I picked Civ 5 as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Okay.
And Subnautica. So we have 3 games.
3 games in common. We could after we get rescued, we could talk about them later,
We're never going to get rescued.
We're going to spend our lives on this island. I'm going to die of scurvy.
What'd you pick, Myth?
Well, I picked 7 Days to Die.
Mm-hmm.
And Death Stranding, which I haven't played yet.
Okay.
Icarus, which I haven't actually.
That's Icarus.
Icarus. I picked Far Cry 5 because I just love that game and I play it over.
It is a great game. And you can do all kinds of weird stuff in it.
Yeah. There's a lot of side stuff and it's funny. Mass Effect Legendary. I want a game that it's not exactly a game, I guess, but it's a VR thing, and I don't know the name of it. Because I don't own it. But you can go into outer space and like walk around to all of the planets and walk around in the universe. I would get that.
Okay.
Check it. Borderlands 2
Oh.
and Myst VR.
You would take a VR
without
game
the
so you
VR.
could get away from it all.
Yeah, but she doesn't have her little VR headset, so that would suck.
Oh, that sucks.
Sorry, man.
That's not fair.
If you could take your VR headset, then you could also play Subnautica VR.
Oh.
It's a little disorienting, I won't lie, but it's not bad. Before we get into our 2 weeks in gaming, Myth, do you have any final thoughts about Conan Exiles? I just wrote that we built a house, we learned to take thralls, we explored, and that's it. And we learned how to steal little animals.
I don't think I have anything new that I agree with pretty much everything you guys said.
Right on, right on. All right, let's move into our 2 weeks in gaming. I kind of already talked about the Outer Worlds, and now I have to go buy a coffee or mentoring. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to it this month or next month. I need money. I'm going to have to start working some OT, baby. That sucks. But in ARC, so this is what happened. I decided that we needed a manta, right, which is basically prehistoric stingray. And so then we decided we needed 4 mantas.
Okay.
Because we don't do anything in 1s and 2s. Screw that. We do it like a lot. So we had this idea for a cage where you could trap the manta. Only the manta wouldn't fit through the doors. It was too fat. So I ended up taming that manta outside of the cage, and then when we went to get the next manta, the cage was only halfway built, and I ended up taming that manta outside of that cage, and then I finished the cage, and we haven't tamed anything in it yet, but I have 4 mantas. So I'm almost finished editing a video that kind of shows the gist of what we went through. The only thing it doesn't show is how effective alligators can be at clearing unwanted mantas and sharks. That was a fun experience. Okay. We have some really great alligators. They're Karen and Karen 2. I highly recommend alligators in ARC.
Karen.
Quite useful.
That's the name of one of my characters in TDL.
That's right. That's not what we named it for. So then we were like, okay, let's breed the mantas. So we did. We bred the mantas. And we're going to let the mantas have little manta babies. And we're going to raise the little manta babies so that we can have an underwater flying army of mantas. And at the same time, because we just can't do anything that's uncomplicated, we went back down to the wyvern cage. And I hatched 3 more baby wyvern eggs. And now we had to trap another female wyvern, milk her, wait an hour, milked her again, and that's literally where we're at. We're really at a critical time sensitive place in our ARC game. So the next time I log in, I'm either gonna get roasted by a poison wyvern or I'm gonna milk it again. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah. So what'd you do in DDO?
Well, so I was 30, and we're doing some high reapers, depending on the group we get. So at least 6, whatever else. So she just got her 40th reaper point. And Zazo just got, on Zolaran, just got his 100th reaper point.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm so far behind him on reaper points.
So you're not doing the hardcore league?
No, Zazo got what he wanted on hardcore.
Oh, okay.
And, I didn't want to do hardcore. I was just doing it with him. So since he got what he wanted, we left.
You just pop smoke. You were like, whatever.
Correct.
Right on.
And Saba Jade, my Quest a Day person, is going to do Necro 3 next. And
wow.
Zazo is going to join me. Because I tried to do it alone, and the mechanics of it didn't work.
Yeah, you
need higher lane.
You need another person.
Yep.
What level is Saba Jade?
She is 15. And then I have a short sword build going because people said you can't make a viable short sword build, and she is 5. That is it.
Right on. So, Myth, what was your favorite puzzle game that you played for the pass or whatever?
I think right now it's one called, got a weird name, Gora Goa. I haven't finished it yet.
Oh, okay.
So,
So you're still working on it.
have you been
Yeah.
doing that new rage thing that's all the rage Wordle or whatever, Myth? That
Wordle?
once, yeah, that once a day thing that Grim and Fowler Robert and everybody in my Twitter feed have been doing?
No, I
Obviously
guess
not, or you would know what it is.
Nope. Not what it is.
Yep. Yeah, you get 6 lines to figure out what the word of the day is.
That's technically a puzzle game, so Myth, get on that. Chop chop.
There you go.
Alright.
Going
Oh,
up
I
there
tell you the name
pretty
of one that
readily.
was really good. That
Oh,
I
go
did
for it.
finish. It's called Superliminal. Like subliminal, but
Subliminal,
superliminal.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay.
You guys got anything else to add before we move on to housekeeping?
Nope.
Right on, housekeeping. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's the Damsels Game on YouTube. And it's also linked in our show notes on the Damsels website, thedamselsofddo.com. Our podcast is currently being housed at Buzzsprout for the moment, and I kind of like it because I can embed a direct download link in the show notes, and Podcast Garden wasn't really allowing me to do that. There are direct links to download on our website. We're only doing 2 episodes a month right now. Why? Because that's what we get for free from this particular podcast hosting service, and I am not ready to pay them money yet. I don't even know if I like them.
And how long are they up? Because, like, right now you can't get any
90
of
days.
our old podcasts because Podcast Garden did us dirty.
Yeah.
They didn't even bother to tell us that they were going out of business, even though we have been paying customers. Evidently, you could have gotten them for free, apparently, but we've been paying customers for, what, 7 years?
7 years.
They didn't even tell us, so we didn't have a heads up, so we couldn't get our feed transferred over to somebody else. So all of our old podcasts went bye-bye.
Yeah.
So I think it was 90 days to download.
Yeah, it's not. It's a 90-day. Yeah, it's a 90-day window, and then it's gone. But it is on the YouTube channel, so go and subscribe there. And Mythery needs to figure out how to get our podcast back on iTunes, because that seems a bit more involved than just
I
saying,
thought they were putting
"Hey,
it on.
I can't find it. So
Mythery,
go!
I was pretty sure. Well, okay. All right,
I don't know what I'm doing.
I was pretty sure that was one of the ones Buzzsprout said they do. If it's not, we may have to move.
Yeah, I don't know. But did you know that on our old podcast we have customer reviews? Did you guys know that?
Mm-mm.
I didn't either. So when I clicked our iTunes link, there are 2 customer reviews. I had no idea. Great fun. Fun to listen to no matter what they're talking about. Thanks, ladies. Update bonus. One of the top podcasts in Finland.
Yay!
Yay! And then,
We love Finland.
right? And then the other one is great show, great people. Be ready to laugh. There's no tomorrow. You never know what these girls are going to get into. That's part of the fun. Really cool. I had no idea that those were there. That's awesome. Do you guys have anything else to add? When's next time?
Next time is February 13th.
February 13th. Thanks to everyone who joined us for the live show. Come join us in a few minutes right here on this channel. We are going to play Conan Exiles because Saba's looking for a man? What? Oh, I'm so excited. Yay. And you can email us, the Damsels email, thedamselsgame@gmail.com. We don't get enough email. And when I say we don't get enough, I mean we're not getting any email. Send us an email. Anyway, yeah, tell me how wrong I am about us not getting any email. Our Twitch channel is twitch.tv/thedamselsgame. You can also follow us on Twitter. I'm at Lessa. Mythery is at Mythery1, and Saba Jade is at Saba Jade. Myth.
Close window.
All right, thanks very much for joining us, guys.